leg side, Alana King. Sometimes when you have a new player just come in from nowhere, really burst onto the scene with an established team, it can really revive the older players, can't it? You need that fresh impetus on occasion. You can get a bit comfortable. Not that this Australian side have, but sometimes just gives you a boost that you need.
Yeah, for sure, and she'll have that youthful energy like someone like Tilly Courtine-Coleman in the England side. So it's just nice to have that little balance of, well, Australia hugely experienced. Yeah, you're right, Floydie. It's just nice to have a little bit of youthful energy injected into this squad. But she's not here because of that. She's here because of what an exciting talent she is.
Is there a little nick there? Yes, there is. Heaving across the line was Kiana Joseph. It was an ill-judged shot, and Australia are on the board.
Doesn't look very happy here, Kiana Josephs. Definitely was a little sound there. All of the Australian fielders went up. And once again, just trying to swipe completely across the line. That was a couple of stumps over from the off stump. Lucy Hamilton massively celebrating that one. She knows that that's probably not her best ball that she'll ever bowl. Kiana Joseph, after being promoted to the top of the order, goes for 5 at 7 for 1.
Aaliyah Elaine comes to the crease at number 3. Hit a few games, best of 49 not out, average only 11.5. Oh, there's the bounce. There's the bounce I told you about earlier. Very tall bowler is Lucy Hamilton.
Yeah, that's what she's after. Just putting it in that corridor of doom. Actually, that's a good place to bowl to Kiana Joseph. You want to get it slightly out of her arc. Have a look at her smooth bowling action here. Nice smooth run up, picking up the pace as she hits the popping crease. And actually, that's... She's probably, the one thing that she's probably is working on in the background is trying to find that swing Lucy Hamilton. She just slightly flays her non-bowling arm to the right, and that allows her to push it across with her bowling arm. She's strong, she's tall. Haven't been that many tall left arm seamers recently. Just see that bowling arm just angles across the right hander. Yeah.
The first one hard is Hayley Matthews, but it's only going to be 1. Good start by Lucy Hamilton, 9 for 1. Yeah, it does just seem like a very rhythmical approach to me. It's all sort of one lovely stride and pace, isn't it, really? There's no stop-start nature to it. Seems like quite a fluid approach and delivery.
Yeah, and also someone that she looks similar to is New Zealand bowler Bree Illing, both new to the international scene. They've got that pace and also they've got that height as well. Not that I'm biased, but it's nice to see a couple of new left-arm seamers in the game. Looking forward to seeing them throughout the tournament. Elise Perry, she's got enough experience behind her. It's good to see her with the ball as well. Didn't see her in the last game. Hasn't bowled as much in the last couple of years.
Oh, Matthews comes a long way down. Throw came in. I think the West Indies captain might have just got back, but for one moment, thought she might have been in a spot of bother there.
And Georgia Vol, always in at that cover point region. Can't really run the quick singles to her, but Hayley Matthews, we all know what a brilliant player she is, but she's not the best runner between the wickets. She is batting with Aaliyah Elaine, who she's not normally at the top of the order with.
That's probably hit in line, but she's come a long way down. Now, we saw something similar, didn't we? On Monday, Alice Capsey coming a long way down, getting struck on the pad. The finger went up on that occasion, but not this time.
Yeah, she's come a long way down the wicket there. That first stride was huge from Hayley Matthews. But yeah, too high. Susie Bates used to do that. She used to take a huge stride down the pitch when Catherine Siver-Brunt was bowling her, just to nullify that LBW.
The cutter, driven very hard, burst through the hands of extra cover, and they're going to take one. Sophie Molyneux, the captain there. Yeah, you don't see Elise Perry bowl too often, do you, in this format these days? She looked ultra aggressive with the bat on Monday. Thick edge for 4. Just lost the shape a little bit. Aaliyah Elaine. It goes down as a 4 in the book.
Yeah, Elise Perry will feel a little bit hard done by here. Aaliyah Elaine, who isn't that used to facing the new ball. Elise Perry, just as she does so well, finding a line and a length and honing in on that area just outside the off stump, which allows Elaine to flay her hands through it. A little bit streaky, but you'd rather that. You want the West Indies to take control of this power play. We saw when the spin comes on in the middle, it's quite hard to score. Bit of turn on offer. Do you need to make the most of these first 6?
Up and over, no real timing. Should be 2 more. So Elaine's looking to get on with this, clear the front leg and thrash it over the offside.
It doesn't look that comfortable, does she? She's not really putting herself in good positions to be able to hit the ball cleanly. She looks a little imbalanced at the point of contact when she's batting. Needs to be a little bit more still at the crease here.
Good finish from Perry, 16 for 1. Deandra Dottin opened for the West Indies on Monday, and she has been of late. Looks like she's going to bat the middle order today. That beats mid-off, and it's going to run away for 4. Wasn't right out the middle of the bat, but what she did really well there was just get to the pitch of the ball and turn it into a long half volley.
Yeah, this is top class from Hayley Matthews, nice and simple. Realises that Hamilton's not really getting any swing, so she meets the ball on the half volley with the 2 straight up inside the ring. She knows that if she gets it either side of them with her power, it's going to be 4 all day long. And once again, I think Beth Mooney's going to come up to the stumps here.
I think that's probably sensible. If you can do it with the extra bounce of Hamilton, it won't be easy standing up. Goes too short, that's cut hard. Well fielded in the end by Ash Gardner. Lucy Hamilton has already played a test match. Oh, that's a no ball. Gonna get a free hit coming up. Don't get those in test cricket, do you? She impressed on her test debut against India at the Wacker back in March. 6 wickets in the match. And these aren't as costly, really, in a test match. Of course, unless you take a wicket with one.
No, they're not. And just maybe, you know, she hasn't played a game yet since they touched down in these official warm-up games. And just potentially just striding too hard towards that crease. It's actually going to come around the wicket here for this free hit. 2 on the leg side. Just going to hone in on those stumps.
I reckon Matthews is going to move around. It's a lane, rather. Throws the hands of that again. Up and over, just over the head of backward point. Again, somewhere near the toe end of the bat. They come back for 2. Swinging very hard at the moment is Elaine without having much luck finding the middle.
A little streaky, but I really like this from Hamilton, actually realising, you know, it is a free hit and being able to be adaptable to come round the wicket. She's actually going to stay round the wicket here. She obviously feels that that ball coming back into Elaine with her stepping away to the leg side is the way to go.
Yes.
You really cramped her up for room there with a short arm jab. Confusion at one point. Matthews wanted the 2 and Elaine wanted the 2, and in the end they didn't take it. Tell you what, they kept us apart, haven't they? Been here for 4 games now. This is our first commentary stint together.
Maybe they've heard us together before and thought, well, we're going to stay clear of that.
Keeper up again. Matthews makes room. Another no ball, so that is something definitely early on that Lucy Hamilton can work on. If you bowl too many of those, you will get punished.
Oh, that gives me nightmares. Actually, the worst thing that I found, if you did bowl a couple no balls early on in the game, it's such a hard thing to correct while you're out there in the middle.
Free hit, what's Matthews got? Back of the hand, slower ball, well bowled by Hamilton. And we saw Issy Wong bowl a few back of the hand slower balls in the first game today, but she bowled too many in succession. Now that was a surprise ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, and look, she won't be happy about those no balls, but actually how good have her follow-up deliveries been? And that just shows you a little slight sense that, you know, she is able to think on her feet and adapt.
Ow!
Sneaking down the leg side. Wasn't much of an appeal there.
Good length, Luz.
I don't think that was too far away. I think it was going down leg, but we'll get a bit more of appeal.
Great set here, Luz. Finish it.
Just going down, but was quite far back in her crease there, Hayley Matthews.
Yes.
Throws her hands at that, gets the width, takes the width. Hits a boundary behind square. Can't bowl there to Hayley Matthews, 30 for 1.
Yeah, this is classic Hayley Matthews. You can't give her any width. She's such a hard person to bowl to. Such a small window of where you can pitch that ball. It's amazing, actually, how much difference a side can look just because of one player. She just sets the tone with the bat, but also actually with the ball. We'll see her in the second innings, hopefully with the ball today. In both innings, she always sets the tone for West Indies.
Just in front, Nick.
Glad to see this. Sophie Molyneux
Yep.
has missed quite a bit of cricket since being named the Australian captain. Didn't see her bowl in that last warm-up game on Monday.
Point, point.
Making sure she has a good bits of
Straight in it.
rest in between bowling stints. So it's good
Yep.
to see her back out there, because you feel if she's not bowling,
Ollie.
the Australian skipper probably doesn't make this side. So she needs to be bowling to be in the side. So good sights here for Australia with their first game coming up soon.
Yeah.
Bowled. First ball. Trying to get after Sophie Molyneux. Maybe a bit too full to play that shot. And Elaine goes.
Well, there you go, Sophie Molyneux, first ball in the warm-up games, first wicket for her as well. She keeps things simple, a bit like Lindsay Smith actually. will always hone in towards those stumps with a little bit of drift towards the right-hander. Aliyah Lane looked a little uncomfortable at 3. She goes for 10. It's 30 for 2.
It's okay.
Yeah. That length of them trapping somebody, so like that's a shot.
Leandra Dottin comes to the crease at number 4. She has been opening for this West Indies side. A lot of people prefer to see her in the middle order. That's where she is today with her unique power. Stellar career. Well over 3,000 runs. Good average, decent strike rate. 200s in this format as well. And it's the 2 primary batters for the West Indies at the crease now. Stefani Taylor, we don't think we're going to see today. She's on the sideline still wearing a bib. A lot depends on these 2 to get them up to a good score. Now, I wonder if she's going to try and hit Molyneux first ball. Drag down.
That looks
And Australia bringing in their extra cover and mid-wicket. Nice and tight, trying to cut off that angle.
That's gone fine. Tickle down the leg side, chase is on. It's going to be tight. Ball just wins.
Yeah, when you have that extra cover and mid-wicket in, then you do have to leave a gap behind the wicket as well, and that's what Australia have done. Sophie Molyneux, normally so accurate at getting it in towards that middle and off stump, just straying a little bit down the leg side, but she's keeping the plan, leaving short fine open. She want to be a little bit towards the off stump here.
That one gets through for a single. Yeah, you've got to be very confident in your control and your line as a spinner, haven't you, to bowl without a short fine leg.
Yeah, no, and I really like how they've got their extra cover and mid-wicket tight. I actually think they do this well in the men's game. They try and cut the angle. Sometimes in the women's game you can, in the power play, because you have less fielders on the boundary, you can just eke towards that inner ring, but actually then you're not cutting the angle. It's a good awareness from Molyneux and her fielders.
Short fine in for Matthews. He moves across. This gets through everything. I don't think that hit pad on the way through. Going to come back for 2. We'll find out soon from the umpire's signal. Byes given.
Ball safe.
Yeah, seems to have missed everything here.
Slow it, Ali.
Just watching the running there, looked a little bit laboured. Didn't really look to run the first or the second one hard. Could have come back for 3 maybe.
Played right off the stumps there. Good start by Sophie Molyneux with the ball. 37 for 2.
Thank you. I was on that leg. Remind me again? Yes, thanks. Yeah. Oh, it was like outside off. That was good. There's a little bit of inconsistent. Yeah. Well, not ragged, but like I was going in. Rolling change, right on over to you. Thank you. You're welcome. Camera leg, please. Closer to you.
West Indies choosing to bat in this final warm-up game. Both sides. Already lost a couple, but more importantly for them, Hayley Matthews, who didn't play against India a couple of days back, is still out there. 2 vastly experienced batters in the middle, and Alana King
would you rather have one over there?
will bowl the final over of the power play. Bowled quite well in the first 6 against England. Got the wicket of Nat Shiva-Brunt with one that skid on, and evidence of the morning game today. There's a little more for the spinners today. Did not see a wrist spinner in the game between India and England, so curious to see how much Alana King can extract from this surface.
Go, Nick.
And she forces the miss hit. It'll take some catching, just evades Nick Carey.
Nice, Kingy, good lane.
Is,
Nice start there,
just stretching her
Kinga.
hand out, but we'll see more of that. Charles Dagnall with Alana King.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a bold option. First up, just above the eye line and in the sort of swinging arc of Dottin.
Nice, Kingy.
She's a vicious turner of the ball.
Doing a great job here, girls.
Gives it a real rip.
Yes, Kingy. Yes, Kingy.
I think the breeze
Right
is well
lane.
adding to the fielder's
Good
challenge
energy,
on that
Kingy.
occasion.
And also assisting Alana King, maybe trying to drift the ball into the right-hander.
Giving the leg spinner the charge and to good effect. That's not an easy shot.
Right on, teammate.
As it turns out,
It's four.
Talia McGrath's taken it along with herself beyond the boundary for 4.
Good effort, T.
Well, part of me thought this was actually going to stay in, and then Talia McGrath just got it glued into the hand, and as she tumbled over, she took the ball with her. You just want to give it a little flick, just a little flick with the fingertips, and a bit too much in the palm. I like the aggressive approach though.
One ball, Kingy, one ball.
They're trying to take
Right,
Alana
that's shot for
King.
us.
You can be easily dictated to with a bowler such as King, but it's about picking when. That's the key.
Yes, Kingy. Yes, Kingy.
Yeah, so she's going to bowl it flatter. You see, trying to go over the top, so King has to adjust and just drop that length a little bit shorter, and just then start to play off the back foot.
Yeah, the second one that she got for 4 went much straighter bat. Did Deandra Dottin as the last over of the power play.
I don't mind though, Ronak. I don't mind Alana King just tossing it up there. Trying to induce the West Indies batters at the crease to try and hit over the top, because there is that
set,
little bit
Kingy, good
of
set.
hold and turn, leading edges, etc.
I think the field change suggests she might do just that this ball.
Yeah.
Yep, gives it some air. But Dottin is preferring mid-off to mid-on. Because mid-on will drop back and Elise Perry, they get 2. So they're making this a productive final over of the power play.
Yes, indeed. That said, none of these shots have been timed particularly well. I like the positivity from Deandra Dottin, and she is positive wherever. She will score runs if she's at the crease. And one of the things that she is a little guilty of, and shouldn't be, is going after it a little bit too much. She's a better player than that.
Good take. Kept a bit low, but fortunately for Dottin, wasn't in line with the stumps. Power play is done. The West Indies are 45 for 2 as we take drinks this afternoon.